Where are those transmissions you intercepted? What have you done with those plans?
For those of us who were around during the original trilogy's release, this was the first time we saw Darth Vader. The very first time. And he didn't disappoint. The first scene he comes out just choking people.
Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a
And throughout A New Hope, we get a sense of who Darth Vader is. He has this personal vendetta against Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Obi-Wan Kenobi tells a little bit of Darth Vader's backstory with a little twist, lying about it just a little bit to Luke Skywalker. But then during The Empire Strikes Back, we see Darth Vader, the rebel hunter, the man looking to find Luke Skywalker, the guy who destroyed the Death Star under Darth Vader's watchful eye. It ends with Darth Vader telling Luke Skywalker that he's actually Luke's father. We all know this. I don't know why I'm recapping it for you, but I am. Then Return of the Jedi, we see a more personal Darth Vader again, this time trying to recruit his son and trying to overthrow the Emperor, that stuff, so on and so forth. But the point is, throughout the entire original trilogy, we keep hearing how evil Darth Vader is, how bad he is, what a bad guy he is, and the dark times of the Empire, and Darth Vader helped hunt down and destroy the Jedi Knights, and they were the guardians of peace and justice, and all that good stuff. But we never actually see how evil Darth Vader is. Sure, we see him squashing rebellions, choking people, choking his own people even sometimes. But these are all during a militaristic goal, a goal to support his empire that he is a part of, a large part of. So, kind of like a vice president going out and, choking dissenters. It's not right, but it's all part of a political agenda or a militaristic agenda. Then we get the prequel trilogy. Nice as it was, we get to see Anakin Skywalker, the man before he became Darth Vader, and at the end of the prequel trilogy, we saw him become Darth Vader and become that guy that goes around doing his militaristic thing and taking out Jedi and taking out younglings. The sad part, the evil part, he killed kids, but also still part of a militaristic agenda. It's part of a higher order, if you would say. The Empire needs to bring its own into light. Let's look at it this way, like a lion pride. When a new male lion takes over a pride, he kills the cubs. Not nice, not good, but he starts with his own bloodline. And as much as most of you are not going to want to hear this, the face of Anakin Skywalker didn't really click to be the face of Darth Vader for a while, not until that suit was put on. And in that suit was the evil man. Not so much the flesh and bones guy that was going around killing Jedi in the temple. Sure, he was evil, but we still considered him Anakin Skywalker because we saw his face. Darth Vader is that masked helmet. Darth Vader is the guy we heard about during the original trilogy being this evil guy when all we saw him do was squash rebellions. Sure, he also cut off his son's hand, but at the same time when he was on Cloud City with Luke and Han and Leia and Chewie and all them, he didn't kill him. He just was going to hand them over to Lando and say, here you go, just take care of them or something and don't let them leave. But he wasn't evil. He didn't try to kill them. He didn't kill them. He didn't really capture them. He was going to take them with him, but we don't know what was going to happen to him. And it seemed like he was just genuinely being a nice guy. Now, during the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, we're seeing something. We're seeing that evil Darth Vader that we heard of. The non-militaristic evil Darth Vader. The personal agenda, killing villagers Darth Vader. In the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, we get to see the Darth Vader we had heard about, but they were too afraid to show us. Sure, we saw him ignite his lightsaber in front of the younglings, but we didn't see anything happen. But we knew it did happen. But in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, we see him choke innocent people. And these are not rebellious people. These are people possibly loyal to the Empire due to the Empire's occupation of their planet. These are innocent people, part of the Empire, that are just being killed. Now, we could say that the Darth Vader during Rogue One, at the end of Rogue One actually, is the Darth Vader that we'd all heard about. No, once again, this is the militaristic Darth Vader. He has a militaristic goal, a political goal to squash a rebellion, save the Death Star plans at all costs. Yes, it was awesome seeing him kicking ass, the kicking ass that we knew he could do, but never got to see it on film. Saw it in comics, read about it in the novels, but never got to see it in live action. Here it is. He's doing it. Cool. Awesome. But this isn't the evil Darth Vader. Sure, it was evil from the point of view of the rebellion, the guys that were getting split in half and caught in doorways and their weapons ripped apart and him just slinging them up against the ceiling and choking them. But they weren't innocent people. They were combatants. Even in the Vader comics where he quotes, he is surrounded by fear and dead men. The actions following that moment were militaristic. He was squashing a rebellion. But in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, we see the evil Darth Vader that we had heard about. Do we want to see the evil Darth Vader killing villagers? No, but this is the stuff that nightmares are made of. Darth Vader became a nightmare in that moment. Before that, any of us would have said, okay, yeah, I'd go up against Darth Vader. I'd probably die, and I'd, just pew-pew or whoop-whoop, whatever you plan on using as a weapon against him. We'd all say, yeah, sure, we'd go against Darth Vader. But when he's coming through that dark street, just choking people, not saying a word, not giving them a heads up, not saying, okay, give me Kenobi or I choke you. No, he's choking families. He's killing kids, snapping their necks, dragging a woman face first through the street without a word mentioned, without a threat made, without even a ransom saying, okay, I'm going to hold on to this lady until you can come out, Kenobi. No, he knew this would draw Kenobi out. This was personal. This was not squashing a rebellion. This was getting to his old master. This is the Darth Vader without any kind of heart. The Darth Vader that makes people confused as to what happened to Anakin Skywalker. The moment Obi-Wan Kenobi decided to flee because of the pure evil exuding from Darth Vader. Throughout his battle with Obi-Wan Kenobi, we see this nightmare, this living nightmare coming at us. And this is when we say, I'd do exactly what Obi-Wan Kenobi did. I'd run away. I mean, there's no pew-pew and whoop-whoop for me. I'm gone. This dude can just choke people out of thin air and break necks. What chance do I stand with a gun? None. Run away. And that's what Obi-Wan Kenobi did. Obi-Wan Kenobi, being detached from the Force the way he was throughout the Kenobi series, sees the evil and runs with all good reason. This is the evil, nightmarish Darth Vader that we had heard about from Obi-Wan Kenobi in A New Hope. A young pupil of mine before he turned to evil, this guy. And if I were a 4-year-old again and this were 1977 and we saw this Darth Vader, he would definitely scare the crap out of me. He scared the crap out of me a little bit in this, and I'm almost 50. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Was this the nightmarish evil Darth Vader that you had heard of but never seen fully? I'd like to hear from you. So don't forget to leave that comment, leave a like. Also, don't forget to join me next time as we talk about why Darth Vader let Obi-Wan Kenobi go at the end of episode 3. This is Gerald from Star Wars Fanatic signing off, wishing you all great health, happiness, and peace. Thank you all for watching, and remember, this is the way, the only way.